Okay, so today's lesson is 2.4, multiplying and dividing integers. So in class, you guys had learned about multiplying and dividing integers with one-arm slot machine or with slot machines. So you should remember that if you have two of the same, that means that you win, you get money back. If you have something that's the same or that has positive and a negative, that's different, you lose money, so your answer will be negative. So let's look at the rules. It's for multiplying and dividing. If you have a negative and a negative, because they're both the same, your answer is going to be positive. If you have a negative and a positive or positive and a negative, you lose the money, so your answer is going to be negative. So let's look at examples. -8 times 6. So look at, you have a negative and a positive. Do you win or lose? Are they the same? You lose because you lose money. So you put a negative, and 8 times 6 is 48. So you always ask yourself, do you win or lose? So look at number 2. Do you win or lose? Well, they're both negative, so you win because they're both the same sign. So the answer is going to be positive, and the answer is 48. Okay, try number 3. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose because you have a positive and a negative. You lose money. So you know the answer is going to be negative, and 9 times 7 is 63. So go ahead and try all the way up to number 10 on your own. When you're done, push play, and we will see if you get the same answers as I do. Right, so number 4, ask yourself, do you win or lose? Well, they're both the same sign, so you win, and so the answer is positive 48. Now division, same thing. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? Well, they're different signs, so you lose. Put a negative, and the answer is negative 5. Negative 48 divided by negative 8. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? You win because they're both the same sign, and so this would be 6. Negative 90 divided by 9. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? Well, you lose because you have a negative and a positive, and so the answer is negative 10. Now let's look at 8, 9, and 10. It's a little bit different, but you just have to take it two steps. So you look at this one. Negative 9 times 4. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? Well, you lose, so you put the negative. 9 times 4 is 36. Times negative 2. Bring down the next one. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? Well, you win, and so the answer is 72. Let's look at number 9. Put a parenthesis around. Negative 10 divided by negative 5. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? Well, you win because they're both negatives, so the answer is 2. And then put times negative 6 equals. Now ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose, so put that negative, and 2 times 6 is 12. Number 10, make your parentheses. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? 12 divided by negative 6, you lose because it's a positive and a negative, so make negative. And 12 divided by 6 is 2. And put divided by 2. Ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose because you have a negative and a positive, so put that negative. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now here's your next direction. So it's going to say evaluate A, B, for A is equal to 3, B is equal to negative 9. So all you're going to do is replace your variable with the numbers. Remember, two numbers or two variables next to each other means multiplication. So it's really A times B. So replace it would be 3 times negative 9. So now you just ask yourself, do you win or lose? You lose, put that negative, and 3 times 9 is 27. Number 12 and 13. See if you can figure that out yourself. And when you're ready, go ahead and push play. Alright, so you should have replaced your variable with numbers, so it'll be 2 times negative 1 minus 3 times negative 3. Now this is your order of operation. Also, remember, we do not do anything with subtraction, so you have to change your subtraction sign to addition and make this a negative 3. So now you have 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2 because you lose, plus negative 3 times negative 3. Well, you have to ask yourself, do you win or lose? You win, so you have negative 2 plus 3 times 3 is 9. Now here's your addition. Look at this. You have a negative and a positive. Do you add or subtract? You're going to subtract. 9 minus 2 is 7, and 7 is positive because 9 is positive. Let's look at number 13. So you have negative 4, replace your a with negative 5. So negative 4 times negative 5 plus negative 3. So you ask yourself, do you win or lose? You win, so it's 20 plus negative 3. Since this is positive and this is a negative, you have to subtract. So it's 20 minus 3, which is 17. And 17 is positive because 20 is positive.